This was humanity's first time using a telescope to observe Mars. Suddenly, scientist Amy noticed flames erupting from the planet's surface, as if artillery shells were being fired. Upon hearing her discovery, everyone was thrilled, and the teacher quickly documented the scene Amy had witnessed. However, due to the limited technology of the early 20th century, the photos were blurry and unclear. The teacher, Kieran, eventually concluded that it was likely just a large-scale volcanic eruption on Mars. Amy considered this plausible, but what happened next completely shattered her original understanding. That very evening, a mysterious blue light suddenly illuminated the sky outside their home, followed by a violent tremor. Amy and her husband, George, rushed outside and spotted a streak of cloud trailing across the sky, clear evidence that something had fallen from high above. The next morning, Amy, George, and Kieran followed the cloud's path into a forest where a vast area of trees had been scorched. At the center of the burnt clearing lay a massive meteorite. Unlike any ordinary meteorite, this one was huge and vibrated intermittently. The eerie sight unsettled everyone, and George advised caution while he went to contact the authorities. But with all communications cut off since the previous night, he had to travel on foot. Soon, George found personnel from the National Security Department and led them back. They all agreed to start digging around the meteorite. Surprisingly, when they were only halfway through, a crack suddenly appeared on its surface, accompanied by mechanical, gear-like noises from inside, as if something was trying to break out. Terrified, everyone stepped back to observe from a safe distance. Moments later, the meteorite's outer shell began peeling away. What they discovered inside horrified them: a large black sphere. A high-ranking official cautiously approached and placed his hand on the sphere. Its surface was coated in a sticky liquid, yet was perfectly smooth, clearly reflecting his image. Then, to everyone's shock, the sphere suddenly began to spin. The remaining outer shell swiftly fell off, startling all who were present. Before anyone could react, the sphere spun faster and faster, gradually lifting itself about 5 meters off the ground. No one had ever witnessed anything like it, and they stood frozen, unsure of what would come next. Little did they know, this marked the beginning of a crisis that could bring human extinction. After reaching a certain height, the black sphere stopped rising but began spinning wildly, breaking apart into countless black fragments.